I never want to be the mom in public that has a screaming, crying, tantrum throwing kid, but it's inevitable. In the last 6 years, it's happened a handful of times. I feel like I've cracked the code as far as how to handle this. In the moment, parents feel so much pressure when other people are staring. I've seen other parents take the opportunity to assert their dominance to prove to other people that maybe they're the parent and their kid's not walking all over them. I've seen other parents throw their hands up in the air and just ignore them. The other day we were at a party and my 4-year-old has always had this really strong-willed stubbornness about her. She loves to be independent. She hates receiving help from us. She was getting herself dressed at 18 months old because she just refused to let us. This party was nicer. Everybody was dressed up. The tablecloth was white. There were glass centerpieces on the table and my daughter wanted to pour herself her own drink and get her own ice, scoop it out of the bucket. Typically, especially at home, I am all for her exercising this independence. I consider her very careful and aware, but I just did not want to be the parent that was cleaning up a spill on a white tablecloth. I was not about to let that happen. So obviously I was like, no, I'm gonna help you pour your own drink. And she lost her mind. She starts crying, throwing a fit, stomping, screaming at the top of her lungs. Obviously people are starting to look at us and I just get down on her level and say, let's take a walk. A walk is the best way for me to connect with my kids, and I feel like just removing them from the situation that might be a little overstimulating always works. There was really loud music playing and she hadn't had dinner yet. She was getting really hungry. So obviously I know she's overstimulated and she's hungry. My kids aren't throw a fit tantrum kids unless they have unmet needs. So we go outside, I hold her hand and I just start telling her that I love her and I love that she loves to be independent and it's one of my favorite things about her. Then I begin to explain that there's a time and a place to exercise that independence, and a party where there's lots of fragile things and lots of people, it's just not the place that we practice. And if she wants to practice pouring and getting her own drinks and ice and stuff, we can set that up at home. She can do it all day long if she wanted, but the party is not the place, and that is the only reason I'm being stickler about it. And I know that that's hard to hear and it's okay to be disappointed. That's how the party's gonna go. So if she wants a drink, I've got to pour it, or she can just not have a drink. The switch up was crazy, and obviously that was my goal, was to share that with her inside, but because the music was so loud, because I just had to grab the drink from her before she spilled it, that was a trigger and it just led to a full-blown meltdown. We went back in and the party was great. She did go outside and start playing with her sister. This is the cutest part about it all. Her sister and her got in a fight and she came back inside and said, Mom, can we go on another walk? I really want to talk about what happened with Zizi. And I just think that that is so cute and powerful. She knows that she can come to me with her big feelings, with her big emotions, and I'll help her work it out. All of this to say, it's never a bad idea to just go on a walk. Take your kid on an emotional regulation walk. I promise your kids aren't trying to terrorize you. I feel like when things like this happen, it's a combination of unmet needs and them just not understanding. There's just a major disconnect, miscommunication. You take them out of it and you model regulation. I could have lost my temper in that moment and snapped at her, but what would that have taught her about patience? Say it with me. Regulation isn't taught, it is modeled. Step by step, walk by walk.